right. What I want to talk to you about a little bit is a starter package that you can get through Aramco to get into the industry. Now, of course, there's tons of starter packages. You can do $30,000, $40,000 starter packages, $100,000 starter package, $250,000 starter packages, depending on what you want to do. But we get a lot of requests by people who are coming into the industry from, say, plumbing or from property management or carpet cleaning. And so they want to add a restoration truck to their fleet or to their group so they can start to perform those services. So this is really a kind of a starter package, and just want to run you through it. And then as you go through the course, you're going to see a lot more videos on these items in here. So as you scroll down through the courses, there's a lot of air scrubbers, heaters, dehues, air movers. There's information in there, a lot of the items that are in this checklist. Okay, so now I did this a little while ago, and sometimes the part numbers or SKU numbers might change. Sometimes maybe an air mover, for example, they've changed it, and so it doesn't exist, anymore. So you've got to kind of reevaluate that. But basically, this is with Aramco. So if you're in need of an Aramco rep or store manager to work with or sales rep, just let us know. We'll get you one that's in your area. But if you at least give them these part numbers, they're going to have an idea of what we're talking about to get you started. Now, if there's a better option now or something has changed, then you can go over that with them. Okay. So this example here is basically based off of you using a portable extraction machine. Now, if you want to get into a full truck mount, great. They've got tons of options, but it's going to cost you about $20,000, maybe $25,000 more. And so when a lot of people are just starting out or adding this to an existing business, they want to start out with the portable. So this is a portable extractor here. The key with the portable extractor, in my opinion, is you want to get one, especially if this is your starting truck, you want to get one that can extract and also power wash or clean. A big mistake that a lot of people make when they get into this industry, their first extraction machine that they buy is only extraction. So it doesn't clean or power wash. So what do you do when you have sewage all over a concrete floor? Okay. I've seen a lot of people, a lot of companies do that improperly. So you want to get you something. This is one that we recommend. It's been pretty consistent for the people who've used it, this Nautilus machine here. Again, if you're talking to an Aramco rep, you could really just say, hey, I need this portable machine or equivalent. Give me your options, and then give me all the extraction tools that go with this. Okay, so you've got a water claw, which we've got a video down here a little bit later, but it's going to help you extract more water out of the carpet and the pad. You've got your hard surface cleaning tool, which is going to help you to power wash concrete subfloors, things like that, say after a sewer loss or something maybe that needs to get cleaned extra good. You've got an inline filter. What this is going to do is going to catch all the waste and clumps and things that are coming in so they don't get stuck in the machine, so it's easier to clean out. And again, more details on these items down here as you get going. But air scrubbers, we're going to recommend at least 2 or 3 of these. There's a whole video on there. Now, low profile air movers. This is the one I recommended at the time. There might be a different SKU or number, but the low profile ones is your majority. And the big thing we're going for is these low amps. Okay. The Phoenix does make an air mover now that's amps is just barely 1.1. So if you want to look into that, but the low profile ones, the lighter weight ones as your majority, are definitely going to help you to fit them more in the truck. They stack better, and you're going to be able to put more in there on the breakers as well. So there's another lecture down there on air movers. Dehumidifiers. Again, there's so many options. I really don't recommend one over the other, but for the most part, I usually recommend that you stick with the larges or extra larges. So if you're getting started, you can get the mediums, but they bill a lot less. And the 2X ones, if you get those, they're nice, but they are very heavy, hard to get around, kind of backbreakers. Okay. It doesn't mean you won't want to get those, but if you're just getting started. All right. I do recommend you get a heat drying system. The E-Test one from Aramco works very well. See if that's not there. If it's not there, there's also 2 other options that you can get into, and I've got some photos of those. Phoenix makes one called the Thunderbird, and there's another one out there as well. So just ask your Aramco rep what's available. All right. These are also flexible drying little bags kind of that you can put on the e-test to put that heat right into the walls. And then there's a separate wall cavity drying machine as well. So these are kind of those things. You're going to watch the videos down below, but I just wanted you to at least have an idea of why. The power box here, this next one here, for this additional heat and specialty drying, you're going to need some additional electricity, right? So this is going to let you tap into those 220s, usually behind the stove or the dryer, to get you some additional electricity power so that you're not popping breakers all the time. Gutster demo bar, it's just a really simple, easy orange bar that's nice for bringing up wood floors. Sometimes if you've got those tile with the mesh underneath it in bathrooms and things like that, it's as well nice. HEPA, let's see what we got here. The HEPA canister vacuum. So for HEPA vacuuming, some people like the one that just goes on the back, the backpack one, or there is one that you can kind of drag behind you. So just kind of see what options and which ones you like better, but very profitable for after demo and mold jobs as well. Petimeter set, there's a lot of different meters out there. Instead of going over all these meters, you can ask your Ramsco rep what they recommend. At some point, I just finally decided to say, get the ones in the cases that have everything, right? That way, especially if you're a beginner, everything's in there, everything's protected. It's not going to get dropped and broke. Plus, you're going to have the hammer probe. You're going to have the wall probes as well, plus everything in there. So this is one that is a pretty complete set. FLIR camera, you guys will see videos on that I've recommended why for selling jobs, for scoping ceilings quicker. Remember, the FLIR camera doesn't ever replace your moisture meters. Hydrosensor is kind of a long probe that you can push into carpet and pad and it will beep. I use it as part of the sales technique when selling jobs. It goes off, making a beeping sound, and a lot of clients that lets them know they got a bigger problem. So it's more of a sales thing to help close more jobs. And then you're just going to kind of get into your PPE with your, half face respirator, full face, filters, cartridges, yellow suits on here. I think you've got the white suits as well, gloves, 6 mil poly. There's videos and trainings on those, how you can make so much money with containment and protecting and either the floor or furniture, things like that. Got your garbage bags, of course, steel-toed boots, Decon 30, or really just try to stick you guys with the plant-based stuff. If you can, of course, you might need a little heavier duty item for like a sewer backup. Some people use a shockwave. There's just so many products in the chemical department that really don't go into it in depth, because you really need to talk to your sales rep and see what's the best thing available at that point. But the more plant-based green you can be, the less PPE your guys have to wear, because we all know they don't wear it most of the time, unfortunately. Easy up zip pulls. These are nice to put up those containments, rosin paper for the floor protecting, carpet shield for protecting the carpet, zippers, blue tape, 4 mil lay flat to duct out. So this is just a real basic, get you started. Some of these items with certain clients, they'll say, okay, Greg, I've got a $15,000 budget. I've got a $20,000 budget, and we can walk through these individually with you if you need to. Or, hey, I've got a $60,000 budget. What should I buy more of? What am I going to run into? So what I like to do is at least go through this with you so that if you're not going to buy it now, you're going to know why you need it in the future. And most of these items are on here to show you not only just how to do the job better, but also how to be more profitable when you do the job. Okay, so hopefully that gets you going as far as that. There are some other examples down here below. They're very similar. These are just a couple examples of little changes and tweaks that I made with additional other clients. I did forget the furniture blocks. This client wanted a ket saw for the demo. If you're interested in that type of thing, let's see if I can see anything else that the Ramtac spray adhesive as well. These guys got a mop, dustpan, a couple little additional things like that aren't too big. More of the tools, wrecking bar. Let's just see, white towels, some of these just for cleaning up. Let's see what else we've got here. These guys got a little bit of stuff for smoke and odor ideas there. So again, pretty similar, but everybody's going to have a few different things. A bunch of extension cords as well is always nice to have. Let's go down here and see if there's one more, see if there's anything else. Let's see, water, one with a splash guard, not too big of a deal there. Air scrubbers, I think this one's going to be pretty similar. Everybody gets pretty close to the same things to get started. And as you need them, as you need to add additional things, we can certainly do that. Let's see here. Painter's plastic. I did not mention that on the first one. So that's really great for protecting contents, things like that. Pays very well. These guys got the shockwave as well. Let's see. Zippers. We've got that. Okay. So pretty much similar. That's going to give you guys some items that get you started. This is one of the things that we've probably done, I don't know, 50 to 100 times with different clients to make sure they get started on the right foot. And then also, why are they buying what they're buying? Why? And then how are they going to make money? And how are they going to bill? And how are they going to put the notes and the justifications in there for what you're purchasing, so it becomes profitable for you. So if you need additional help, want us to help you get your truck set up, just give me a call at our office number on our website, or you can also just give us fill out the form on our website for a free consultation. Love to help you guys. Thanks.